I welcome you all to today's lesson. So we are doing section B of 2020. So even if you are a GC candidate, internal candidate, this is very helpful to you. So we are going to revise through this paper together and confirm with me the answers that you found. So we are going to start with this question. This is question number 7. This is question number 7. And this question is coming from a topic called cubic functions or graphs of polynomial. This is where this question is coming from. So we will answer this question together and see how we can go about it. I believe I'm going to make it as simple as possible so that everyone can understand. So we've got the first question here, which is saying the values of x and y connected by the equation y is equal to x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 as shown in the table below. This is the table here. This is the given table. Always will be given this first question where you are told to calculate the value of p. So it can be the value of r, it can be the value of t, it can be any value. So you get your graph paper. This is a graph paper that you're going to get. Then you calculate it. So we normally write it here. On your graph paper, you write it here. You say this is question A. Then you say A what? A1. This is what you are going to do. So you write the equation. You need to write the given equation. So what's the given equation? Y is equal to x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. This is the given equation. So with this given equation, you are told to calculate the value of p. How can you calculate the value of p? Have you seen where p is? P is in the y-axis. So where there is y, you put p. On top of p, there is 2. 2 is in the x-axis. Where there is x, you put 2. Where there is y, you put p. That's how you need to solve it. So you say p is equal to, where there is x, you put 2. 2 cubed plus 2 squared plus 2 minus 5, like that. Then you say p is equal to what? P is equal to what? So what is the value of p? What's the value of p? P is equal to what? You get your calculator, then you multiply everything there. You say 2 cubed plus 4 open bracket 2 cross squared plus 2 minus 5. You do that. What will be your answer? Your answer will be 21. So that's your answer. Your answer is what? 21. So you put your 21 there. P is equal to what? 21. You put your P there. So you've calculated the first one. We move to the next question. So that's how you need to calculate that one. We move to the next question. The next question is saying, this is our next question here, which is saying, using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit on the x-axis. So on the x-axis, don't forget, 2 centimeters to represent 1 unit. And on the y-axis, it is 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the y-axis. Then they are telling you that x should length from positive 2 to 4. Then this other one, y, it should start from 25 to negative 10. That's how you need to do it. So that's how you need to do that. You get your graph paper, you do this. So you check the middle of your graph paper. So let's say the middle of the graph paper, it is here. Have you seen? Here. The middle of the graph paper, it is here. You say the middle of your graph paper, it is here. So you are able to count 1, 2, 3, 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So let's say you put it here. Have you seen? Then you put it on the middle, just on the middle of your graph paper. You say this is where your 0 is. Then you draw two lines, this line here and that line there. That's what you are going to do. So you get your ruler, a line last to last. That's how you need to do it. So last to last, like this. This is what you are going to do. A line straight like this. This is a line straight. Even here, you put a line here. You put a line even here. Put a line like that. So this is what you are going to do, like this. You are done. So you know that this one here, this is your y-axis. This is your x-axis. So you do this. This is my x-axis. So once I do this, then I start plotting now. So you were told now that you use a scale which you were given. It was saying that in the x-axis, 2 centimeters to represent 1. Have you seen 2 centimeters to represent 1? So this is your x-axis. This is your x-axis. 2 centimeters to represent 1. So this is 2 centimeters to represent 1. So 1 at 2. They are saying you end at 2. So you can end at 2 there. Here you say -1, -2, and -3, and -4. You end at -4. So -4 like that. You are done with this axis. You check the y-axis. The y-axis. What are you told in the y-axis? You are told that 2 centimeters represent 5 units. 2 centimeters represent 5 units. Then from 25 to -10. So you do this. So 2 centimeters represent 5 units. So this is a 2 centimeters. So meaning here it is 5 like that. Here you put 10. Here you put 15. There you put 20. There you put 25 like that. That's how you need to do it. Down here you move, you say -5, -10. It was saying you end at -10. That's how you need to do it. Then you start the plotting. You start plotting now this. You start plotting this. So how can you plot now? You start plotting this. What's the first coordinate? -4, -9. -4, -9. So -4, where is -4? -4, it is here. That's the first coordinate there. -4, -9. So -4 is here. -9. So now in the y-axis, how are you going to tell that this is 1? So from here to there, it is what? It is 5. Have you seen? So meaning 2 boxes, it is 1. So that from here 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. So meaning 2 boxes, it is 1. So 9 is here. So -4, -9. The coordinate will be here. This is where the coordinate is going to be. The coordinate will be there. So that's the first coordinate. You would write it like that. You move to the second coordinate. Hope you are able to follow through. So you move to the second coordinate. So second coordinate is what? -3, 1. -3 is here. So 1 is just here. 2 boxes, 1, don't forget, in the y-axis. So -3, 1 just there. What's the other coordinate? -2, 1. -2, 1. So where is -2? -2 is here, 1, just here also. -2, 1, just there. Then the other coordinate, -1, -3. -1, -3. Have you seen the way I'm moving? So I'm here now, -1, -3. -1, -3. So -1 is here. -3 going down. So 1, 2, 3. 3 is here. So this is where negative 1, negative 3 is. I know the two boxes, it's 1. So 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Around negative 1 here, then I move to the next one, which is 0, negative 5. 0, negative 5. 0 is here. 0 is here. Negative 5 it is here. So 0, negative 5, the coordinate is there. Have you seen the way they are coming up? Hope you are able to see how the shape is being formed. Able to tell. Then 1, 1. 1, 1, it is where? It is here. This is where 1, 1 is. Here. This is where 1, 1 is. That's how you need to do it. Then we move to the other coordinate. 2, the last one. 2, what? The value that we found, it was 21. The P there was 21. So 2, 21. 2, where is 2? 2 is here. So 21. 21 will be here. This is where the 21 will be. So that's how you are going to sketch this. This is how you are going to sketch it. So how do you join points now? So here, have you seen when you are moving from here like this, you go like this. This should make a curve. Have you seen like this? That's how it should be. Not whereby from here straight to there. No, that's the mistake that you can make in an exam. You move, you pass through here. You are even able to see how your graph will be like this. You touch it with that one which is there. So like this, it moves upwards. So it moves. So it's supposed to move upwards. I've just made a mistake there. So it's supposed to move straight like that. Straight till it meets, see, that one which is there. Like that. So that's how it should be. That's how your graph should be, like this. So this is how you need to do your graph. This is how you need to plot it. So from here, it was supposed to be straight like that. Straight, straight, straight. You move it straight until you meet that coordinate that is there. That's how it was supposed to be. So here now, what is the next thing? So you've answered that. Then you can now name this graph. You say this graph now is what? Y is equal to, this is the name of the graph, which is x power 3 plus 4x squared plus x minus 5. That's how you need to do it. So this is how you need to do that one. Then so you've answered that one. You've answered this question, you've answered this. I've given you 1 mark. That one, 3 marks. Now we are on this one here. We are on this question now. So it is saying, use your graph to find the solutions of the equation. So you use your graph to find the solutions of the equations. How can you find the solutions of the equation using your graph? We go to the first one. This is the first one which we are given. So this is 3, question 3. This is 3a. So you can write it, you can write them anywhere. So I'm going to say 3, this is question 3a. This is what I'm going to do. 3 what? 3a. This is question 3a, which is saying I want to solve this equation, which is x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 5 equal to 0. This is the equation I want to solve. So how do we solve equations on the graph? The way we get to solve equations on the graph is that you need to ask yourself, is this given equation here equal to what I'm given in the question? What are you given? This is what you're given. So you compare these two. Is this one here equal to this one which is here? Are they the same? Yes. So if they are the same, here you are the one who has written that y is equal to that. So y and this thing here, they are just the same. The y and this expression here, they are just the same. So how do you solve this now? How do you get to solve these two expressions? So y is equal to that. So anywhere you see this, it's just the same as y. So here you just put what? Just put y, where you say y is equal to what? Equal to 0. So you know that y is equal to 0. We are just talking about the x-axis. So you just conclude and say, therefore now, x is equal to, where is it cutting the x-axis? So this is your graph. Y is equal to 0, that's the x-axis. So where is it cutting the x-axis? It's cutting the x-axis at this point, that point, and this point. This is where it is cutting the x-axis. So what value is here? The curve, the concentration should be on the curve. This is where it's cutting the x-axis, negative 3.1. Negative 3.1. So that's the first one. You say negative 3.1, comma, x is equal to, where else is it cutting the x-axis? It is cutting the x-axis here. So negative 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7. So negative 1.7, or x is equal to, where else it is also cutting here. So this is 0.9. Have you seen? Just a 0.9. 0.9. So these are the answers that you need to get. Or if you found other answers, they should be in this range. This is the range that they must be. We must follow this range. This is the range that you are supposed to follow. Then we move to the next question. So we've answered this one. They give you 2 marks. We go to this other one. How can you answer that one? So it is just one and the same. Then they have just included what? 2x plus 4. So you know that this whole thing here, this is what? This is x. As long as it is the same as this one which is given there, you are told y is equal to that. So here, this is the same as y is equal to 2x plus 4. So the B question now, question B now is simple. So B is also simple. Where you say just y is equal to 2x plus what? Plus 4. That's how it is. So how can you answer this question now? How can you answer this question? How can you go about this one? How can you answer this? So the way in which you are going to answer this one is very simple. What you are going to do is this. You are going to plot 2 coordinates, just 2 coordinates that will help you like this. You just do this. So whenever you see something like this, you need to remember coordinates. You do this, something like this. Why you say this is x, this is y. So you say if x is equal to 0, so if you, where there is x, put 0 there. You are going to have 2 times 0 plus 4. You get what? You get 4, because 2 times 0, it is 0. Then plus 4. You get a 4 there. Then you move to the other one. So it is saying, you just pick any coordinates that are on the what? X-axis here. They are on the x-axis. So pick small coordinates that you'll be able to plot. Not coordinates that you are going to face some difficulties. Let's say you pick negative 1. Just pick any. So you pick what? Negative 1. You just pick negative 1. So if you will put negative 1 there, you are going to say 2 times negative 1. You are going to get what? Negative 2. Negative 2 plus 4. You get to calculate negative 2 plus 4. Negative 2 plus 4. What's your answer? Your answer is 2. So here you are going to put a 2 there. Have you seen the way I've answered? You just assume. So if you want, you cannot pick. You can say 2 here. You put 3. As long as where there is x, you are substituting. We are still going to get the same answers. Still find ourselves on the same answer. So you plot these two. This is 0, 4. You plot on your graph 0, 4. where is 0, 4? 0, 4, it is here. This is where 0, 4 is. So you put a dot there. Then what's the other coordinate? The other coordinate, what's the other coordinate? Negative 1, 2. Have you seen negative 1, 2? Where is your negative 1? Where is negative 1? Negative 1 is here. So negative 1, 2. Negative 1, 2. It is here. Negative 1, 2. Somewhere there. Have you seen like this? So hope you are able to see the coordinates. Coordinates here, as you can see, I was moving toward the negative y-axis. The coordinate was what? 0, 4. So 0, 4, positive axis. Negative 4, not negative 4. I went to the negative part, so this was not supposed to be 0, 4. 0, 4, it is there. Have you seen 0, but the one that I did here, I was saying that 0, negative 4, which is not part of the solution. So 0, 4, it is just that one. That's 0, 4. Then this is negative 1, 2. So these are the coordinates now. Then I do what? I join them. I just need to join these two. So you join them properly. You join these properly like this. You do this. You join them properly like that. So this is how you are going to join them. So like this, you join them. So like this now, you are able to tell now where they are cutting the what? Where they are cutting the curve. So where they are cutting the curve, that's where you now need to get the answers. So it is cutting the curve here. I will say it is cutting the curve here. You come straight here, find your answers. Your answers here. This is where you're going to get your answers. Here, this is where you're going to get your answers. It is also cutting the curve there. You move straight like this. This is where you're going to get your answers. Have you seen? At 3 points, this one, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 3.4. That's the first one. So it is what? X. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3.4. X is equal to, what's the other one? What's the other one? What's the other one? This is the other one. Negative 1. This is almost 9 there. Negative 1.9 there. Almost 9. You can put 9 or 8. So, negative 1.9 or x is equal to, or x is equal to what? So, or x is equal to, where else? Here. So, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.4. Or x is equal to what? 1.4. These are your answers. So that's how you need to answer that question. Those were supposed to be your solution. So you are done with this part. That's how you need to answer it. That's how you need to answer this part. Have you seen? Just like this, you answer that question. Then we move to this other question here, which is saying, express this as a single fraction in its lowest term. So how can you express that one as a single fraction in its lowest term? This is what you are going to do. So I'm going to write it here so that we are able to see clearly. So you can write it on your graph, or you can write that in the answer booklet. You just indicate the question number. You say this is 7 what? 7b. You indicate like that. It is 4 over 2x minus 1 minus 1 over 3x plus 2, like this. How can you express this one as a single fraction in its lowest term? Common denominator, you drop these, so you just drop them. That is 2x minus 1, 3x plus 2, like this. This is what you're going to do. This one into that one, it will gonna be cancelled. You're going to remain with this one. This one times 4. That's why we say 4, then we say 3x plus 2, then minus 1. Then this one will go with this one, which will be 2x minus 1. So you've done with this. Then you start doing what? Multiplying. Start multiplication. Say 4 times 3x, that's 12x. 4 times 2, that is 8. So 1 times 2, since 1 is having a negative, so that's negative 2x. Negative times negative, that's positive 1. Then the common denominator follows. This is what? 2x minus 1, 3x plus 2, like this. From here, you group the like terms. So just need to group the like terms. This is 12 and that one. 12 minus 2, that's 10x. 8 plus 1, 8 plus the 1 there, that is 9 plus 9. So you get the answer. What will be your answer? 2x minus 1, 3x plus 2. Then you are done. You get your 3 marks, just like that. So that's how you need to answer this one. These are procedures that you need to do. Some people just tell you that when you reach here, just need to cross multiply. This one will go with that one. That one will go with that one. So if you are used that way, you can answer as long as you are finding the same answers. So we are done with this first question. We move to this other question. This question is falling under Earth geometry. So this is 8. It's falling under Earth geometry. So how can we answer this one? It reads Earth geometry. Section B, you are only told to answer 4 questions. So you answer the 4 questions that you've studied. Hope we all know the questions that we are going to answer. So like in this case, the way Earth geometry came, if you look at these questions, these are very simple questions. So if a question comes in this way, I would advise you to pick this one, which is question 8. Because the way it came, it was very simple compared to these other years. This was very simple. You are able to answer everything here. These are simple questions. So then the question is saying P, Q, R, and T are points on the surface of the Earth as shown in the diagram below. This is how it is. Then the first question, this is the first question which are given here, saying find the difference in longitude between points point Q and R. So you find the difference in what? Longitude. That's the difference in longitude between Q and R. Where is Q? Where is your Q? Q is here. Q is here. The R is there. So Q, how do you answer such a question? How do you answer it? So you're going to say, this is question 8a. Then the first part, Q and R. So Q is on which longitude? Q, this is Q, is on 41. So 41 degrees east. And this other one is on which longitude? You check R here. Which longitude? 21 degrees west. 21 degrees west, like this. So how do you find now the difference? So the difference, if you're having different directions, you just need to add. So we just add 41 plus 21. So you're going to get 62. So that's your difference. It is what? 62. So just say 62. That's the difference. So different directions you add. Same directions you subtract. So this is how you need to do it. We move to the next question. Let's move to the next question. The next question, it is here. Calculate the distance in nautical miles of PQ. So PQ and RT. You want to calculate the what? You calculate the distance in nautical miles between of PQ. So where is your PQ? So PQ is this one. You check. Where is your PQ? Your PQ is this one. So this is a distance. This distance that you are calculating. This distance which is here. This is distance along the what? The longitude. I showed you formulas to use when you are calculating distance along the what? The longitude. So calculating distance along the longitude, what you are going to do, you are going to use this formula. So this is 2a. So longitude, that is PQ is equal to. So which formula do we use whenever we want to calculate the distance along the longitude? Which formula are we going to use? So it is what? Theta over 360 times, then you just say pi r. Have you seen? You say it is 2 pi r. 2 pi r, like this. This is the formula that you are going to use. So whenever we are calculating the distance along the longitude, this is the formula that we get to use. So where PQ is a PQ, theta here is the difference. So what's the difference? What's the difference? You check. Q is on 60. P is on 8. So you just add the different direction, in different directions. So you just add that one plus that one. So when you add 80 plus 60, what are you getting? So when you add these two, you are getting 140. So your theta is what? 140 degrees. Then you just substitute in the formula where you say PQ is equal to, don't forget you are taught to calculate in the nautical miles. So what is your theta? 140. Just say 140 over 360 times 2 times what is your pi? That is your pi times what is your radius? Nautical miles, 34, 37. That one, that's what we use. So now you now do the multiplication where I say PQ is equal to, PQ is equal to what? You multiply everything now. So you can confirm with me with the answer that I'm going to get. So the answer should be 140. I'm saying 140 over 360. So 140 over 360 times 2 times 3.142 times 34, 37. What is the answer? The answer that I'm having is giving me this one. So you can confirm with me, which is 8399.264.222. You can confirm with me. This is the answer that I've gotten. So you can confirm with me, but everything is correct. So maybe if I've made a certain error somewhere in calculating, you can confirm. So you conclude now, therefore, you know that you need to put these answers to 3 significant figures. So answers are supposed to be put to 3 significant figures. So how do you put these answers to 3 significant figures? You say you move 1, 2, 3 here like this. Have you seen? So the boundary will be here. This one becomes a 0. Donates a 1 to this one. This is a 9, so it also becomes a 0. Then donates a 1 to this one. So this will be 84. Then this 0, 0, the nautical miles. So that is your answer. That's how you need to calculate that one. You move to the other one. We move to the other question. So let's move to the other question. We move to the other question. So the other question is here. You are taught to calculate what? A distance in what? RT. Yeah, like that. So where is RT? This distance which is here. Have you seen? Which is here. This is what we want to calculate. So this is distance along the what? The latitude. There is also a specific formula that we get to use. So I'll say that is what? RT. So that is RT. Which formula do we use? We say theta over 360 times 2 pi r cos L, which is radius. Which is the latitude in which it is. So this is the formula we are going to use. So what is important here, you just get the latitude and the theta. So this is the formula we get to use whenever we are talking about the distance along the latitudes. This is the formula that we use, and this is the formula that you need to know. So with this one now, you say here you go on your, what is the theta there? How can you come up with your theta? So these ones, this is a difference. So I told you the same direction you subtract. So you subtract, you say 71 minus 21. What's the answer? 71 minus 21, what is your answer? What answer are you going to get? 50 degrees. So that's your theta. You found your theta. It is on which latitude? 60 degrees. Have you seen? So these are the only two important things. So the latitude is that one. The theta is this one. This is what we are going to use. So we say RT, this is what I'm going to say. RT is equal to the theta, don't forget, 50 over 360 times 2 times pi 3.142 times the radius 34, 37 cos the latitude, it was 60. So this is the formula that we are going to use. So then you just substitute now. You multiply everything on your calculator now. You multiply everything. So when you multiply, what answer are you getting? So RT is equal to, so let's multiply. Multiply, your answer should be, so confirm with me. This is the answer which I've found. So you can confirm with me like this. 8611. So you can confirm with me, not commas. So then you put your answers to 3 significant figures. 1, 2, 3. This one becomes a 0, gives a 1 there. This one also becomes a 0, puts a 1 there. So that is 1, 5, 0, 0, not commas. These are the answers that we are supposed to get. So you've answered the earth geometry. That's how you need to answer it. Then we move to these other questions which are falling under calculus. So we've got this question which is here. The question is saying a curve has gradient x squared minus 4x plus 2. Find the equation of this curve if it passes through 3, 1. So I've solved these questions. For those that have been following me, we've solved this question before. So it's saying the gradient, a curve has a gradient. So this is the gradient. So you say that's your gradient. So how do you write the gradient? That's the gradient dy dx is equal to what? X squared minus 4x plus 3. If you remember the gradient function, this is the gradient. So you are given that gradient. Then you are told to find the equation of this one if it passes through 3, -1. This is what you are told. So how can you go about this question? How can you answer it? You say, okay, what you are going to do for you to answer this question, first you integrate this. You are going to integrate. So how do we integrate? Y is equal to, we've done integration, so I'll be very fast so that we finish this. So what happens that you just put a 1 plus 1. You say x, it is like this. Power add 1. The power which is the, have you seen it is 3? The 3 comes down there. Minus, you are having 4x. There is 1 there. So you say plus 1 over the 2 comes down here like this. Then plus, that is 3. If a number is written like this, which means it's having x raised to the power 0. That's how it is. So you say plus 1 over the power there, it is 1, so you put 1 there. Then you say plus c. This is how we integrate. So I'm just integrating. I believe we've done this. We are able to integrate. So with this now, you now say this is equal to. So you're going to say that y is now equal to, what's your answer there? X cubed over 3 minus this into that is 2x squared plus 3x plus c. This is how you found this equation. This is the equation, but we are not supposed to have c, which is here. So we use a coordinate which is given. This is the coordinate for x, this is the coordinate for y, to find the value of c, so that we write the equation and we put a c there. So this is what we are going to do. So I say, what is y? -1. So I put -1 here, which is equal to x, it is what? 3. So 3 cubed over 3 minus 3 squared plus 3, then 3 there, then plus c. How do you work out this one? -1 is equal to, this is 27. 27 divided by 3, that's 9. Minus this one, 9 times 2, 18. Plus this one is 9 plus c. Have you seen? Like this. This is how you need to do it. From here, you continue. Say -1 is equal to, what do you get when you do your calculations there? You say 9 minus 18 plus 9. What answer are you going to get? Definitely, you are going to get a 0. So you get a 0. So 0, then you are just going to remain with a c here. C plus 0. So it means your c is what? -1. So you get the original equation where there is c, put -1. So you just say, therefore, equation is what? Y is equal to x cubed over 3 minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. That is your c, -1 here. So this is the equation that you are supposed to give. That's how you need to answer that one. So these are the calculations that you need to do. These are the calculations that you need to make sure that you give. So we are done with that one. That's how you need to answer it. That's how you need to answer that one. Then let's move to the other question. The other question here is saying, find the equation of the normal to the curve. This is the curve. You find the equation of the normal. How can you find the equation of the normal to the curve? How do you find the equation of the normal to the curve? How do you find that one? So I'm going to write it here. So you are given a curve. That is a curve. A curve is what? Y is equal to x cubed minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. This is what you are given. At the point, which point? -1, 2. These are the only two things which are important. Then you know that you are taught to find the equation of the normal. You want to find the equation of the normal. How do we find the equation of the normal? The first thing is you differentiate this. So you need to differentiate this one. So you say dy dx is equal to, like this. So how do you differentiate that one? You say 3 times a number which is here 1. So it is 3. Then this one reduces by 1. So it's going to be 2. So subtract a 1. Minus 2 times 2, 4x. 2 minus 1, it is 1. Minus, if you differentiate this one, you're just going to have a 4. I've taught you on this one. So if you're given a number like 10x, if you differentiate dy dx, the answer should be 10, like that. That's how you need to do it. So these are the calculations. Have you seen like this? This is how I've answered this one. So I've differentiated it. After differentiating, this thing which I've come up with, it is called the gradient function, where I say gradient now is equal to m is equal to, so it is the gradient function where I say m is equal to, where there is x there, I put the value there, which is what? -1. The coordinate there. So 3 -1 squared minus 4 -1 minus 4. I find the gradient. So what is the gradient? Gradient is equal to, here I'm going to get a positive 1, then 3. Here I'll get plus 4 minus 4. What is my gradient here? What will be my gradient? 0, 3. So my gradient is what? 3. So this gradient now is used when you want to find the equation of the tangent. But since I want to find the equation of the normal, I need to find the gradient 2, which I'm going to use. So I'll say m1 times m2, gradient 1 times gradient 2, I must get -1. m1 I have is 3m2, which is equal to -1. I divide both sides by 3. I divide both sides by 3, like this. Which means I'm going to get m2, which is equal to -1 over 3. That's the gradient I'm going to use now. So with this now, this gradient is now used for the equation of the normal. You know that the equation of the normal and the equation of the tangent are perpendicular to each other. So they make a 90 degrees angle. So then you say, general equation of all straight lines, it is y minus y1, which is equal to m, then x minus x1. This is what you are going to do. So with this now, you say you are given a coordinate, that is x, that is y, x1, y1, if you understand it in that way. So y minus, what is your y1? y1, it is 2, which is equal to gradient -1 over 3, open bracket. What is your x? This one is constant, minus x1 is -1, so here plus 1. I do this. Then I simplify this part, where I'm going to say this one will be what? Y, x cross -2 comes this side. This times that, that's -1 over 3x minus 1 times 1, 1 over 3, then plus a 2 that came here, like this. This is what I'm going to do. Then I say finally y is equal to -1 over 3x. Then what's the answer there? What answer am I getting? -1 over 3 plus 2. What's the answer there? Which answer am I getting? So if you punch this on your calculator, you are getting 1, 2 over 3. This is what you're getting. So you say 3 times 1, 3 plus 1, 5. 5 over 3. So you're getting that one. That's your answer. So say plus what? 5 over 3. So this is the equation of the normal. This is how you find the equation of the normal. So you are done with this part here on the eighth geometry part. We are done on the eighth geometry part. This is what you need to do. So we are done on the eighth geometry part. Let us now move to the next question. We move to the next question. We move to the next question. So what's the next question? What's the next question? What's the next question? This is our next question. This is our next question. It is falling under statistics. This is statistics, question number 9. It's under statistics. So how do we answer this one? One, the first question, calculate standard deviation. I gave you simple formulas that you need to be using on this one. There's a short formula which I gave you, which we need to be using. This one is very simple. We are able to do it. So if I look at this question, this is a grouped data. This is what a grouped data, the way numbers are arranged. So if it is a grouped data, I need to make another table. Have you seen? I make another table. So there is a length there, which is in meters. There is length there. So I'm going to say there is length. There is also frequency there. So I'm going to make another table here. So this is what I'm going to do. So I will do this. So now I'll be adding here. These numbers will maintain. These numbers which are down are going to maintain. This is what I'll be doing. So like this. So I've got 0, 2, 11, 44, 31, 8, then 4. This is the frequency which I'm having. So now, how do I calculate this? So I will be adding this plus that, then divide 2. So that's how I'll be calculating that one. So I'll be say 5 plus 1, 6. Divide by 2, I get a 3. So here I'm going to get a 3. If I add here, what am I getting? 6 plus 10, 16. 16 divided by 2, 8. That's what I'm going to have. Then I move to that one. 11 plus 15. 11 plus 15. What am I getting? 26. Then divide 2. What answer? 13. So I'm getting a 13 there. I move to the second one. 20 plus 16, that's 36. Divide 2, that's 18. So here I'm getting 18. I move here. 21 plus 25, I'm getting 46. Divide 2, what's the answer? 23. So I'm going to get 23. I move there. 30 plus 26, 56. Divide 2, 28. So that's how I'll be going. That's how you need to do. Then you move to that one where I say 31 plus 35. You are getting 66. 66 divided by 2. That's 33. So you get 33. So we are solving the first question here where you are told to find the standard deviation. So that one carries 6 marks, and it is a must. You are going to find such a question where you are told to find the standard deviation. How you calculate the standard deviation. So it is a must. This question you are going to find it in your exams. So with this now, then you start. The first thing is you find the mean. You find the mean. So you say mean. How do we calculate mean? Mean like this. You put x bar like this. So mean summation. Summation of frequency times x over summation of what? Total frequency. This is the formula that you'll be using. So this is the short way of answering this question than that one which we know where you start putting tables, those things, just wasting your time. Need to make sure that you know this one, how to go about this one. So let's make sure we all know how to go about this way of answering. So here then I'll say mean is equal to, so I'm multiplying frequency times x. The x are those values on top. So whenever you see a question under statistics that you will come in this way, a table is given like this. That's a simple table now. No need of adding and dividing. But if it comes in this way, you need to divide so that you make a table that will be like this. But if you find a table that is like this, that is a simple question now. Because no need of dividing, then you'll be very fast. So just needs to be multiplying this times that, this times that, then summation, meaning you are adding. So you are going to say, this is what you are going to do. You are going to say 0 times 3 plus 2 times 8 plus what? 11 times 13 plus, this is what you'll be doing, 44 times 18 plus 31 times 23 plus 8 times 28 plus 4 times 33. You do this. This is what you need to do. Then everything you say over, you add what is down. So you add what is down there. You say 0 plus 2 plus 11 plus 44 plus 31 plus 8 plus 4. What value is there? 100. So you put your 100 there. So you say 100 over 100, which is, you say mean now is equal to what? What is your mean? So you start now multiplying everything there. You remove the brackets so that you finish very fast. So you remove the brackets so that you finish very fast. Say 0 times 3 plus, you finish everything. Multiply everything there. You say this times that times that. You remove the bracket so that you finish very fast. You multiply everything here. You multiply everything there. What answer are you getting? You are getting 20 over 100. So if you say over 100, what answer are you getting? What answer are you going to get? You're going to get 20.2. 20.2. That is your what? That is your mean. So answering this in an exam, you are awarded 2 marks just on the mean. So just doing this, you are given 2 free marks. Then the other one now, so these are steps that I'm showing you on how to find the standard deviation. The first one, you find the mean. Second, you find variance. So the second one is to find variance. These are steps that I'm showing you. Second one is to find variance. So needs to find variance, which is V. What's the formula for variance? Which formula are we going to use? Summation of frequency, open bracket, x minus mean, cross, squared, over what? Summation of total frequency. This is how we'll be going. So we'll be saying x, you know, it is this one, which is here. Have you seen? So this one, x. Then this is frequency. What is your mean? This is your mean. So this is how we'll be going. So you'll be using this same table to answer your questions. So you are going to say variance. This one is a bit involving, so make sure you understand it. It is a bit involving. So you say variance is equal to, this is what you are going to do. Variance is equal to what? Variance is equal to, so variance is equal to what? Variance is equal to, this is what you are going to do. You say, first one, what is your frequency? 0. Open bracket, what is your x? 3. Minus, what is your mean? 20.2. Cross, then you put a squared. Plus, you move to the second. This is how I'm moving. Maybe you are shocked here. 2, open bracket, 8 minus mean. Plus 11, open bracket, 13 minus mean. Just like that. So that's how you need to be going. So make sure you don't make a mistake. 2, open bracket, 8 minus 20.2 squared. Plus 11, open bracket, 13 minus 20.2 cross squared. Plus 11, 44. So we move to 44. So we say 44 open bracket 18 minus 20.2 close squared. You finish like that. You continue plus, so just be going like that. Plus 31 open bracket 23 minus 20.2 squared plus 8 open bracket 28 minus 20.2 close squared plus 4 open bracket 33 minus 20.2 close squared, like this, where you say everything you divide by, you say everything now you divide by what? By 100, which is the total frequency, like this. So you say variance is now equal to what? You type everything on your calculator like this. You type all these on your calculator. Have you seen like this? All these, you calculate them on your calculator. Hope you were able to follow through. So this is what you need to do. You calculate everything on your calculator. So you calculate everything here on your calculator. So how do you calculate that? You start punching now. You punch correctly. Don't make a mistake. Punch now on your calculator. Try everything on your calculator here. You start with this one, that one, that one. You go to that one. You come down here. You this one, that one. When you calculate, you need to get 24.66. Then you say over what? 100. What answer are you getting? So you divide, say over 100. What answer are you getting? You are getting 24.66. That is your variance. So that is your what? Your variance. How do you now find the standard deviation? You just say therefore standard deviation SD is equal to square root of variance. Have you seen like this? Where you say standard deviation is now equal to the square root of 24.66. So standard deviation will be equal to what? So standard deviation will be equal to what? What's the square root of that number? It will be 4.965883607, like this. Then you just say finally standard deviation is equal to 4.97 to 2 decimal places. This is your answer. This is how you find the standard deviation. So like this, you've calculated the standard deviation. This is how you need to find the standard deviation. So they give you all the 6 marks by just doing this. They'll give you all the 6 marks. This is the short method that you can use to answer standard deviation. Let's move to the next question. We move to the next question. This is the question which we are given here. This is the question. So it is saying, so we are going to answer this together. Make sure you are practicing through. You are seeing how things are happening. So using the table above, copy and complete the cumulative frequency table below. So what are you going to do? So you say this is what you want to complete 1, 2, 3. So you say what is this one is what? 0 plus 0 comes down here. This 0 comes down here. Then you say what is 0 plus 2? You get a 2 here. I don't know if you've seen. This 0 comes down here. This 0 comes down there. Then this 0 goes there. You find the value that is here. So 0 plus 2, it is 2. 2 plus 11, it is 13. 13 plus 44. 13 plus 44. What answer are you getting? 57. So you've got 57 here. This is 57. 57 plus 31. So plus 31. What answer are you getting? You're getting 88. 88 plus 8 plus 8. What answer are you getting? You are getting 96. 96 plus 4. That's why you're getting the 100 which is there. So this is how you complete that. That's how you need to complete that one. That's how you need to answer it. In other words, from here now, you go to this question here, which is saying, using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 5 units on the horizontal axis, which is the x-axis, and 2 centimeters to represent 10 units on the vertical axis. You get your graph. How do we answer this question of standard deviation, which is statistics? We get the graph here. Here, down here, you just leave one box here. This is where your 0 is. So you draw a line that is going straight there, even there straight. This is what we are going to do. So I get my ruler. I'll get my ruler like this. This is the ruler I'm going to get. So I'm going to get this one. I get this one like this. It goes straight there. So straight, it moves straight there. So it goes straight there. Even down here, it should go straight. Even down here, it should go straight like this. This is what I need to do. So like this. So make sure you're putting down smooth diagrams like this. So this is your what? This is your x-axis like this. This is your y-axis. This is your y-axis. Just do this. So you were told that this is what you were told in the question. The question was saying, in the y-axis, you use 2 centimeters to represent 10 in the y-axis. So 2 centimeters to represent 10. This is how you are going to do it. 10. So be moving in 10. Say 10, 20. That's how you are going. So you go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 90, should be 90, then 100, each up to what? 100, like this. This other side, you'll be 2 centimeters to represent 5 units, so be moving in 5s. So 5, be moving in 5. So be moving in 5s. So you say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Just like that. That's how you need to move. So hope you are able to see. Like this, that's how you need to move. You interpret the scale. You know that this y-axis, this is where frequency is. Then this other side, that's where you are having your, that's where you have your the length of protein meters. So you now start plotting. You start plotting these ones which are here. So this table should be written on your graph. So you start plotting. You say this is what? 5, 0, 10, 2, 5, 13, 15, 13, 20, 57, 10, 25, 88. That's how I'll be plotting those. So 5, 0. 5, 0, it is here. So 5, 0, it is there. 10, 2. 10, 2, it is here. This is where 10, 2 is. 15, 13. 13 there. Just count 10, 11, 12, 13. 20, 57. 20, 57. 20 here. So 57 here. 50 here. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So I put it there. Then 25, 88, 25, 88, 88, 88 here. This is where 88 is. Then 30,96, 30,96, 30,96, 30 is here, 96, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 7, 8, 9, 96, 97, 98, 99, okay, 100. Then I move to the other one, which is 35. 35, why is 35 here? 35, 100. So around this, I will just be going till I reach 100 there. This is where 100 is. Then I just join these. How am I going to join them? Just join them like this. So that's how you need to do it. It should be like that, in that format. Have you seen? Like this. That's how you need to do it. So let's continue from here. Let's see how we are going to finish it. I believe we know how to do it. Then we brought that 3 marks. Then this question, I taught this. You are able to answer this question. You are able to work out this question. So this is a simple question which is here. You are able to, showing your method clearly, estimate the interquartile range. Interquartile range, what's the formula for the interquartile range? It's upper quartile minus the quartile 1. So upper quartile we say 3/4 times what? You say times what? Times 100. So 3/4 times 100. What are you getting there? 3/4 times 100. What are you getting? 75. So you go where 75 is on your graph. 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75 there. You put a straight line like this. Straight line will go like that. Hits here. Then you get the readings from the x-axis. Then quartile 1. So quartile 1 there, you say 1/4 times 100, you are going to get 25. 1 divided by 4 times 100, you get 25. So you go where 25 is. Where is 25? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Here. Then a straight line goes there like that. So then here, you find the difference. So I want you to finish this one. So here, it goes straight to here like this. This is quartile 1. Have you seen? So this is 16, 17, 18. It is 18. So you say Q1, it is what? 18. You say 18. Then you go to Q2. Q2, it was cutting there. A straight line, you use your ruler nicely. Use your ruler nicely. Nicely, use your ruler. Use your ruler. I'm just giving you how to go about it. So it will hit somewhere there. This is 21, 22, 23, 24. You can get 24 here, 24. So that is Q3. So Q3 is equal to 24. Then you find the difference now. So you've seen these two. Then you just say interquartile range is equal to Q3 minus Q1. Where you say this one is equal to 24 minus 18. That is, what is your answer? What will be your answer? So 24 minus 18. Your answer is what? 6. So you just put your 6 there. 6. So 6 what? What is on the x-axis? On the x-axis, what are you having on the x-axis? It is length. Have you seen plot of length? So 6 meters. Like this. Then you are done. So that's how you need to answer this one. That's how you need to work out this one. So it is like this. Let me do it like this. This is how it came out. This is how you need to do it. So let's practice through this. The next video that I will do, we will start with trigonometry. We are going to deal with trigonometry. But let's revise through this for now. I think this is enough. Let us revise through. This is enough. don't want to keep you learning so that you even forget other things. Let's do this one. Hope this is what we found. Thank you so much.